Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maddie and hopefully you can see me okay. I'm in the garage of the gym. I'm about to go into the gym, but I just wanted to say welcome back to my channel. It's Friday. It is the weekend for me officially. Well, technically yesterday was my Friday because we just took Carter to meet Jeremy's parents. So they took her and they have her for the weekend. So it's like 10 a.m. on Friday and I have the whole weekend. It's just Jeremy and I, which honestly, I love being a mom. I love being a stay-at-home mom, but what makes me revived and love to be a mom is these breaks. And I have no shame in admitting that. I need a break sometimes. And I think Carter honestly needs a break from us too. So she is thriving at Jeremy's parents' house and I'm gonna go to the gym. We are just gonna have a fun weekend, just Jeremy and I. I'm so excited. We are gonna try a new coffee shop tomorrow morning, which will be really fun. Maybe go to the gym. We're gonna try out a new restaurant we haven't gone to and just honestly spend some quality time, which is so nice to have. We've been together since we were 14, so majority of our lives were just him and I. So obviously having a baby was like a big transition for us. And so these times when we have a break, it's just so nice to get back to just him and I for a little bit like it was for so long. So I am just excited to have some quality time with him. And then of course I already miss Carter, but we'll get her back on Sunday and we're just gonna soak up the next few days and I'm gonna take you guys along with me. Obviously, I showered and blow dried the sweat out of my hair, and because I cannot be bothered to wash it, I'm about to do my skincare, and I have to share the products I've been using because I dare say they have been life-changing. I'm gonna grab my face wash and then I'll go through my little regimen I've been doing to share with you guys in case anybody else is out there needing a skincare regimen. Okay, I showered and washed my face in the shower obviously, but my go-to, which I've talked about on my videos like a million times at this point, is the cleanser, the Youth to the People. It's their green tea spinach, kale green tea spinach vitamins superfood cleanser. I love this stuff so much. I have tried to find cheaper alternatives because this is pricier, and I go back to this every time, to the point I literally got the refillable bag. It saves you a little bit of money. So I got that because I'm committed to this thing. But anyway, that's the cleanser I use, and I've used that for 2 years probably now. And I will preface with the fact that I have oily skin and I had like easily clogged pores. My skin's oily, and so therefore I get like more skin texture, things like that. So I need something that's like a deep clean. So in the mornings, like right now, I just use it once, but then at nighttime I double cleanse with this. My morning and nighttime is pretty much the same thing with some very small changes. So next I'm gonna wet my skin to show you what I'm gonna use next up in the regimen. I literally just get a little bit of water and wet my skin. And the next thing I've been using religiously since Mother's Day, so it's been a month now of using this. Jeremy got me the Rhode Skincare Trio set, and I have been loving the glazing milk. So I wet my skin with this. I don't know if you're supposed to, but I just know serums usually, or like essences, just absorb better into your skin when it's damp. So I go in with that, and I'm going to insert some pictures of maybe 2-3 months ago now of my skin. I have always had acne prone skin since I was probably 12. And it's gotten better with age, obviously. I don't have like hormonal acne breakouts anymore like I did when I was like a actual child. But with that being said, I still break out. I'm definitely not somebody who just like doesn't have acne. So I will, insert that picture. Maybe I already did. I don't know what I'll do when I edit this. But anyway, and my skin was at an all-time low. Like, I don't know if it was hormone related. I I honestly don't know what was going on. I don't really eat a lot of gluten or dairy to begin with. I'll drink like milk that's lactose free, so I don't completely cut out like dairy products, if you get what I mean. But I don't eat a lot of stuff that's like inflammatory, so I don't know what happened to my skin, but from then till now, I've added in the Rhode skincare products as well as one other thing that I'm gonna show you that I use at night, and it's been game changing. So next I go in with the same brand, the Rhode peptide glazing fluid. This stuff, I honestly just use like 2 pumps. It goes quite a ways, and I don't know what's in these things. All I know is that since I've been using them, I have had a legit skincare transformation over the last month, to the point too that usually before when I would eat crappy foods, you know, like really, gosh, I have a hair on my face somewhere, really like dairy or fried food, things like that, I would break out within those next few days. Gosh, this hair is like stuck to me. I would break out within the next few days, and I don't know what, I don't know what's in these magic potions, but even when I eat that kind of stuff sometimes, my skin hasn't been breaking out. I don't know if it's also just internal, but this stuff is so good. So next, for the daytime, I go in with my moisturizer, but I'm going to show you what I use at night first. I'm not going to use it right now, but I'm going to show you just because it's also been something that I think has been an absolute game changer for me as well. So this is a fresh new bottle tube of azelaic acid. So this is a prescription one that's 15%. I just finished my last one, and I've been using this now for 3 months. I get this through, I think it's Nurx, N-U-R-X. I don't know why I'm so out of breath. But anyway, I get this through Nurx, and we're trying to conceive again, for baby number 2. And so I was using retinol, but you can't use that while you're pregnant or breastfeeding. Never mind. I think you can use it while you're breastfeeding. I don't know. I know you can't use it while you're pregnant. And so I told the person, like, I have like acne prone skin, as you saw in the picture, which are the pictures I used when I got this. And so it's just prescription grade. I think you can get 10% through the store, like through like a store, but this is like the Mac Daddy, and I love it. It doesn't make my skin sensitive at all, and it goes on well underneath like moisturizer and stuff. It doesn't cause pilling. Like I know a lot of, you know, when you do a combination of products, that can happen. This doesn't do that. So I use this every single night, a pea-sized amount. Have never had any irritation, no dryness, no nothing, and it has cleared up my skin so much. I'm gonna show you once I'm done videoing, just like in natural light, what my skin like looks like, just so you can see like an accurate representation. But anyways, next up is moisturizer, and most of this is affordable. Like even the Rhode skincare products, everything, she's like prided herself on everything being under $30, which is so affordable when you have something that lasts for quite a while. I'm willing to pay it. So yeah, definitely more like on the higher end of affordable, if you get what I'm saying. And then next, which is super affordable, drugstore moisturizer. I've been using this forever. It is from Walmart. It equates moisturizing lotion with hyaluronic acid. It's basically the dupe for CeraVe. I used to use that all the time, but it's up to like 20 bucks now. Whereas this is like $7.99. I know it's under $10. So I go in with this. So if it's right now, I'll go in with it. If it's at night, I put on the azelaic acid, and then I go in with this over top of the azelaic acid as my moisturizer. Because even though the azelaic acid is like a cream, it's definitely not a moisturizer. So like you still have to go in with a moisturizer on top. Okay, so that's the moisturizer. It's really lightweight, and with oily skin, I need stuff that like absorbs in and is lightweight because I cannot deal with like icky, sticky skin that my hair sticks to and then the oil comes through. So I need stuff that absorbs in. But in the daytime too, for my final step, which I'm not going to do right now because Although it's sunny outside, we're not gonna go outside right now. I'm probably gonna be inside for the next like several hours. So probably 15 minutes before we go outside for like a walk or whatever, I'll put my Beauty of Josie on, what's it called? Relief Sun Rice and Probiotics SPF 50 sunscreen. I do 2 fingers of this and I just put that all over my face, and what's left over I'll put on my neck. And then I have like a body sunscreen I'll use just because I don't want to waste this on my body. But that's the other thing I'll do during the daytime, like when we're gonna actually go outside, but I don't want to use it right now because I'll literally just have to reapply it later when we actually go outside. But then lastly, if it's nighttime, on top of all of that, so on top of like these 2 products, this and moisturizer, after that kind of like soaks in for a minute, usually I'll like do something like put clothes away, whatever. Sometimes I'll go in right on top, but sometimes I can feel kind of heavy. I'll go in with the Rhode, what's this one called? Barrier Restore Cream. This is really thick. If you have dry skin, I'm sure you could use this during the day, but I cannot use it during the day. It's way too rich for my skin. So I'll go in with this at night, and I feel like this on top of that azelaic acid as well has just really helped keep my barrier moisturized. It's helped my skin not get dried out from that azelaic acid treatment each night. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing. And honestly, it's been like over a month now of using these things, and I feel like it is a true skincare routine at this point. Like I use this morning and night, and I'm excited to use it, and my skin has never been this good. Like as you saw from those pictures, my skin has done so much better recently. So I thought I would share it with you in case you are needing a new skincare routine and struggling, especially with oily skin, because this is what I use it for. But I don't know, maybe it's good for other skin types. Probably is, I don't know. I'm not a professional. But yeah, I thought I would share it just since I don't have Carter with me. I'm like, I have time to share these things. But anyway, so that is the skincare regimen I've been doing. And then here we are in natural light. My skin is always red, so I don't count that as anything, but like the actual tone, texture, that kind of stuff, my skin has been so much more clear. I've dealt with like the most minimal breakouts, usually around my period, which is what a couple of these little like red marks are from. But other than that, like as you saw from those pictures, my skin has improved tenfold, and I'm just really happy with my current regimen I've been doing that's gotten me to this point. Jeremy, oh my gosh, these loud trucks. So much for peace and quiet. Jeremy asked me if he could work till like 4:30, so in like 20 minutes he'll be off. And because we took Carter this morning, so I was like, well, I'll just go outside and get some fresh air because our house is so cold. So I was like, I'm gonna take my journal out and my book I mentioned a couple of videos ago, maybe 2 videos ago, 1 video, I don't know. I've been reading the From Blood and Ash series by Jennifer Armentrout. It's so good. So I'm on the 3rd book, The Crown of Gilded Bones. But I've been journaling, and I've been like writing down goals for like the next week. That way I can kind of like keep myself accountable, whether it's nutrition, working out, activities with Carter, just like what my goals are, whether it's like as a mom or just as an individual. It's Friday, but we have a busy weekend, so I'm like, maybe I'll just go outside and get some fresh air because it's really warm out, and write down my goals for next week, and just kind of like stuff I want to accomplish. It just helps me feel like, you know, motivated and like I'm holding myself accountable, basically. So I'm gonna do that until he's off work. Okay, Jeremy is just about to be off work. I'm gonna go inside and clean up the kitchen because it's all my mess, basically. But I love this book. It's so good. I wanted to show this because I think it's so cute. One moment. You're too far from me. I have this bookmark. Hopefully you can see it. It has my name and my October flower. And I got this on Amazon. Apparently Amazon has like customizable options of things. So I got that on Amazon. But it's so cute. So I use that as my bookmark. And then I just did my goals that I mentioned. And I want to work out at the gym twice per week. Sometimes I feel like when I say like 3 or 4 days, it's like that might happen, but it's not like these are like my minimum goals, if that makes sense. Obviously there's like ideal goals, but I feel like this is very realistic. So I'll do like a lower body and an upper body day. And then my other goal is to walk every single day. Just because it's nice out and there's no reason not to get outside every single day for fresh air to go for a walk. And then I put to take Carter to at least 2 activities. So whether it's like go to the park with friends, having a play date, taking her to go do a craft, I just want to try to like do at least 2 activities a week because it helps me kind of like plan out my days with her and not feel like we're just stuck at home all the time. Keep protein above 120 grams per day. I'm really trying to keep it at like 4 meals and have like 30 plus grams protein per meal. I just feel like it helps so much with my like satiety, like my like fullness. And as I was saying before it cut me off, I did not realize my storage was full. My goals I was mentioning, but yeah, the protein thing, it also just helps with like not craving things as much and just feeling like just better, honestly. So that's my goal for that, at or above 120 a day, and not like counting any other macros, just literally trying to eyeball and keep my protein up. And then my last one that it didn't catch me mentioning was to read from my non-fictional book, like 15 minutes a day. I feel like sometimes I get overwhelmed with nonfiction because it just seems daunting, especially when it's like educational. I cannot just sit there for hours like I can with my fictional books and read. So I just have like a very easy goal of 15 minutes a day. If I do that before I know it, the book will be done. So that's my goal for my nonfiction books, along with reading my fictional books as well, of course. But anyways, so that's my goals for this next week. Hopefully by the end of the week, I can check them off because I like met all my goals. But Jeremy is just about to be off. He should be off already, but I'm gonna clean up the kitchen quick, just like the dishes that are in front of me. And then I think we're gonna go to a Thai place for dinner, which should be really fun. We randomly went to Costco for one thing, golf balls, and left with $100 worth of things, but I didn't video that or Target, but I did get, Target still has the limited edition Barbie Olipop, the peaches and cream. This is by far my favorite of all time flavor. They need to make it a permanent one. And then, we got Carter her 4th of July dress. So cute. And then show the back detail. It's got like a little, the same as the arms, but it's just like a little cutout. So cute. And now we're gonna go into this Thai place that we've never came to, but it always looks busy. So that's what we're doing now. Any comments?
Excited.
Man, a few words. Okay, we're going in. That was not a bite. Take a bite. Tell me what it tastes like, if it's good.
It tastes like grilled.
Tastes what?
Grilled, like in a good way.
Okay, take a bite. Big bite.
It's hot.
It's good. Good morning. It is the next day. It's Saturday. We are just getting up and around. We got to sleep in. It's like 7:45, which is so nice. I ended up waking up for Jeremy, so I showered. Obviously, my hair's wet. So I showered and just kind of like got ready. I did my skincare that I showed yesterday, or earlier in this video, I guess I should say. And we're gonna go to this new coffee shop, just opened up like right by us. And it's supposed to be like French inspired look, lots of flowers, things like that. So it's like really pretty looking from the pictures I've seen. But what matters is if the coffee's good. So we're gonna go check that out, hang out there for a little bit, and then today is like cleanup crew. Like, we're deep cleaning the garage. We rented a power washer from Home Depot that we're gonna pick up, and we're going to take everything out of the garage, power wash, organize, like put everything back, just get it a lot more organized basically. And then same thing, like the patio right here that you guys see Carter and I playing at, all the time. We're gonna pressure wash that as well, because like lint from our dryer falls down right there, from like the flap that's on the side of our house. Anyways, doesn't really matter. Too much information. But anyway, so we're going to deep clean the garage, and then we're planning on taking pictures of like tons of stuff and selling it. Just things that we've been in this home for a little over 2 years now, and there's just so much stuff that we have that we literally have not used in 2 years, and we're like, what are we doing with this? Like, let's sell it, get rid of it, start fresh. So that's the plan. Clean the garage, put stuff for sale, and then maybe go grab some tacos at this place that's by us as well. So that's the plan. We are back home from the coffee shop. The coffee was really good, and the place was very aesthetic, you know. It's like all these whites. It was white. It was a lot of white, and just like kind of bougie, you know, like whites, lots of just restoration hardware, Pottery Barn, like that type of vibe, big nice white cloud couches. So with that, usually I like that, but I feel like with a coffee shop, I just wanted something a little more cozy, homey. It's like, I felt like I needed to be dressed up there, and it wasn't like super cozy, if that makes sense. Like I didn't want to sit on the couches because I was afraid I was gonna spill coffee on the couches that were white. So just things like that I'm like, okay, it was really nice. The coffee was good. I will go back, but it was just a little bit too white for me, if that makes sense. So anyway, we're back. I'm gonna show you a little overview of the garage because we are going to just completely clean, organize, and do all that today, which I'm really excited about. This is an eyesore every single day. So I'm gonna show you our overview of a little before of what we're working with. Okay, so we're going to sell these bikes because we literally haven't used them in 2 years, and it takes up so much space. We wanna put this ladder, we wanna install more hanging shelves over here and hang the ladder. We have these 2 units, but like we have a bunch of stuff on top that I hate seeing. We have like our random stuff on top of the little one that is supposed to be just like an empty bench space. And then inside these is like fairly decently organized. Like in here is all of our kitchen appliances and paint supplies. So like, it's actually not organized now that I'm opening it. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. So the top is like random paint stuff, kitchen appliances plus car cleaning, and then these are our 2 organized spots, kitchen appliances and then like paper towels, toilet paper, that kind of thing. So okay, yeah, we definitely need to, oh, that's shutting, organize that. In here is like tools and stuff, but it's very not organized. Oh, airplane. And then this like this like hanging stuff, obviously like we could hang the golf bag up there or hang the ladder, and we're thinking since we're going to be selling the bikes, we could move all this over and then do more hanging stuff here to just further organize stuff that's on the ground. If that makes sense. That box is Tupperware that we're trying to sell. We're going to sell that stationary bike because we have a Peloton that my parents gave us, and that's up in Jeremy's office. So that's gonna be sold. We're going to sell all of this minus the, you know, that. And shoe-wise, we have our shoes here, and this just annoys me because I don't like how they're seen. Like as soon as you open the garage, it's just so cluttered looking, even if they are on the racks. So I think we're going to get some like units right here that go on the wall that conceal the shoes. So like we can organize our shoes out here still, because I like them being in the garage, but like have it be a closed system basically. And then we'll sell these shoe racks hopefully. And then on this wall, we have this up here that we're gonna leave, obviously. We're gonna leave that stuff up there. We have our tires there, which is great. But we have like this random stuff. So we have like the pellets, we have random extra food from Costco, Carter's, like toy things, sled, cooler, all that. And this is where we would like to get, well, we're gonna sell that, car seat because we don't use it. We had got a different one. This we'd put somewhere else in the garage, but we want to get a shelving unit right here, probably from like Home Depot, like a metal one or that kind of thing, to be able to organize this stuff, the sled, the pellets, the extra stuff up there, and just have it be in like a nice organized system on the wall. And then along with that, get some more boxes for like those types of bins, and take apart Carter's water play area outside on the patio because she never uses it. Put it in a bin on the shelf so it's organized. So that's the gist of the garage at the moment. And I'm just so ready for it to not look like this. So that's the plan. Sell the bikes, sell that stationary bike, Tupperware, shoe shelves, sell that car seat, and then see what happens. Jeremy's just parking the car, but we got our pressure washer from Home Depot. We moved pretty much everything out. We still have to move a couple things like that grate, which we need to throw away. It's from when we redid our laundry room, but pretty much got everything cleared out that we can. This is way too heavy, so we're gonna do that in a minute. But then we're gonna move this stuff out of the way and pressure wash. And here's half the stuff in our front room, which is just lovely, but it has to be messier before it gets cleaner. Here's what we got so far. Pressure washer is going with a small catch, but I'll explain that later. I am literally scrubbing the floors right now with soap and water.
Taking a little break.
Taking a lunch break. We got our shelf. I don't even know if you can see Jeremy behind there. We have this divider between us, but we got our shelf from Home Depot, and then we went to get lunch, which is the tacos you just saw. Or I don't even know if I showed the tacos. I don't think I did. But anyway, we went and got tacos, and now we need a little sweet treat. So we were getting, it's at this place that does cakes, but they have this strawberry crumble type cheesecake. So we're gonna get a slice of that to split, and then we'll be recharged to put this thing together, and then get the garage like fully organized, because it's all cleared out right now. So that's what we're doing.
Yep.
Okay, never mind, that was a fail. They don't have the strawberry like crumble cheesecake that I was wanting. She said not today, but we remembered that we get with our American Express, if we go to Cheesecake Factory, we get $10 off per month. And so we're gonna go get a cheesecake there, but we're gonna do it later tonight because it's like 15 minutes away. So we're gonna do that later tonight for a little treat after we finish getting the garage all done. It's already 2:30, so we're kind of like, I don't really want to like take that much time out of the day to go get cheesecake right now. So I think I'm gonna make myself a coffee when I get home because I need some like recharge. But we're gonna go home and finish the garage now. We should put some music on. Building this thing out. It's gonna go back on this wall right here. And then this fridge is gonna come over here, so it'll be hidden behind this shelf right here. So that's what we're working on now. But this is pretty loud, so I'll give you an update when I have one. Okay, so this is what we have on this wall so far. So we got that shelf all put up, and then it's nice because this whole back wall is empty now, aside from the fact that we're gonna get the shoe installation to put here, but it'll be really like low profile, and don't mind all the stuff inside of our house. And then on this wall, we took a bunch of this stuff out, hung up Carter's bikes, and then we rotated some stuff around right here. So it's just a lot more like empty and sleek, and just less clutter. The problem we're having now is that on this shelf, hopefully you can see it behind me, we don't have enough bins to actually organize stuff. So we have like all the stuff we need organized, but no bins to actually organize it. So like for instance, in this lovely cabinet behind me, as I showed earlier, we have all the like paint supplies, and then down here is like car stuff. But we don't actually have bins to organize it, and then we want to put it on that big shelf so that this remains like all house things, you know. like kitchen appliance things and that type of items in there. And then in the actual house, as you can see, so we have all of our shoes here, which we might have to leave them on this until we get the organizers. But like I mentioned, I'll just go through my little maze here. We have like all of our lights, extension cord for our lights for Christmas, and that kind of stuff needs its own bin. So yeah, so that's what I mean, like we need to get the organizers for those things. So that's what we're gonna go do. First, since we're just kind of like wasting time at this point, we're gonna use our back wall of our like patio area as our picture spot to take pictures of everything we want to sell that we don't use, like the bikes and just all the stuff I mentioned earlier. So we're gonna do that right now, and then that way we can go get bins to organize things, and then once sun goes down and all that kind of thing, we can take time to actually post all those for sale items. So that's the plan that we're gonna do right now. I'm sweaty, I'm out of breath, and I need a popsicle or something. So that's the plan. Showered and finally getting our cheesecake at none other than Cheesecake Factory. What flavor?
Red velvet.
Let's see. We'll see. We'll see. Get in here, baby. I think that they can see you already. Okay, give him the verdict. How was? Well, don't mind the sun. It's literally beaming on us, but
It wasn't that good.
wah wah wah. Okay, I only
First,
wanted.
we took a bite at the same time and we both looked at each other
We were
and we
like-
were both like, nah. It kind of tasted just like fake cookie dough, like that little stuff you get at like soft serve places that's covered in like powder. You know?
Yeah, it was. I told Jeremy, because we like to rate our food, I told him it'd be like a 4 out of 10 for me, because if it's like above a 5, it's a either really would get again, or you know, kind of like, yeah, it was good, I'd get it again. Anything below a 5 is a would never get again, and this was a
4.
would never get it again. And then I was just bummed.
It's a
'cause
bummer because the red velvet and the lemon
So
raspberry looked so good.
But
We
now
had
we
to
know.
try it though, because we've heard from people online that it's good.
From the influencers of the world.
I think those people have not traveled the world.
So anyway, we got some fries to wash it down, and now we're heading home to relax. It's 7 o'clock, and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday. It's the next day, and today we get Carter back, which I'm so excited to see her. But I'm clearly ready for the day, and it's 7 a.m. But we are going to church this morning, and we want to go to breakfast beforehand. Just to like have one last little meal, just Jeremy and I, before we go get Carter, and don't, like, you know, you're just not able to do that as easily. But church is at 8:30, the like service that we like to go to. So needless to say, we're up and at 'em early so we can go to breakfast before church starts. So I'm just making a coffee, and then Jeremy's finishing up getting ready, and we're gonna go head out to church and then probably run some errands. I'm gonna show you guys the garage. It's like 90% done, but I feel like it's good enough to show you kind of like a before and after, basically. So I'll show you that once it's lighter out. It's literally pouring rain. I don't know what the heck happened. It was beautiful yesterday, and I don't know if they knew it was supposed to rain today, like the forecast. But anyways, we're gonna do that, and I'll take you guys along with me for this lovely Sunday. Look at that cute little thing.
I actually love it.
I
We need more places like this in the U.S. Just European little.
Try it. Good?
Like I can run through a wall.
We are home from church, and I'm going to show you the overview of the garage. It's not 100%. It's like, I feel like I have bug in my hair. It's like 90%. I think I mentioned that. But you'll get the gist. It's a 10 out of 10 transformation so far, and I'm really happy with it. But I'm going to show you what it looks like, and I'll put up the befores from the video so you can truly grasp the transformation. So this wall, if you remember, there was the bikes like right here, and it just was a lot more cluttered over in this area, just a bunch of stuff on the ground. So we ended up getting rid of stuff, selling the bikes, getting rid of the stationary bike that we never used, just tons of stuff like that. So it's super clean now and a lot more room for just extra things over here. It's just nice not having stuff on the floor, which is just great. And we moved the fridge over here, and then on the back wall we do have the shoes there still on the the stands, but if you can picture, oh, there's people out and a dog, sorry about that. But anyway, if you could picture, I'll like put an insert of a picture right here of what we're planning on doing, so you can get a gist. So those will be concealed and off the floor, which will be really nice. That's like where the 10% is that's not done yet. But then on this side, we got the stand all put together. We got bins for storage. The recycling looks gross because it's full, but if it was closed, it'd look even better. And then we have room right here for Carter's stroller as well. And then the box, obviously, that goes on our car, but this is just so satisfying. I got these bins to organize, and I put the lids, since obviously they're full, but I like put on these labels, which, like, how satisfying is that? So we have like our Christmas box, paint supplies, overstock food from Costco that like we don't want to, you know, put inside because, sorry, it was kind of blurry. We don't want to put inside because it's extras. Yeah, and like Carter's like summer water toys, just all that. So there's the overview. Looks so much better. In my closet, just about to get some clothes on to go walk on the treadmill, and then we are heading to go get Carter, and I think I'm just gonna close out this video here because I think I have a lot of footage to go through, and you don't need to see me walking on the treadmill or driving. So needless to say, I am going to close out this weekend vlog with just Jeremy and I, solo parents, no baby this weekend. Well, toddler. She's not a baby anymore. But anyways, I wanted to say a big thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see my content every week. I try to post twice a week and occasionally have a slip up. But anyways, thank you again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.